Hi Neil, great to meet up with you at the range at the weekend and start to do some work on your game. Just to go over by means of a recap of the points that we covered in your session. First of all, we looked at your setup, and one of the things we noticed is that the feet weren't really turned out sufficiently. If you watch the left foot, the move it makes as the transition starts in your downswing, it moves out. You can see the heel was dropping back, the left foot spinning, and then continuing to spin further in the downswing. So what we suggested first of all was that you turn the left foot out. The fact that the left foot's spinning out there and you're adjusting it at the start of the downswing suggests that it doesn't want to be there to start with. So we turn both feet out, and you can see there that the base of the swing becomes a lot more stable, and there's a little bit of a hint of a movement there, but nothing as much as before. And you can see how much more planted on the left foot you are as you're coming through the golf ball. We then started to look at why the shots weren't curving right to left. Why were we losing the ball out to the right? And we discussed that it wasn't really a typical slice that we had. What we had was a pretty good online swing, but a club face that was working open to the arc too soon. So you can see there, by the time we get to P2, shaft parallel, the club face is open to the arc of the swing. That then means that we're going to fight a losing battle, and we're going to have to try and release the club at the last minute as we come through. Hands leaving the rib cage, quite a high degree of closure on the club face. So the feeling that we gave you was that the club face had zero rotation. The feeling that you came up with then was that the back of the gloved hand was pointing down to the target or at the target for longer. And you can see there, the effect of that is a club face that's much squarer to the arc of the swing, and therefore needs less of a release coming through the golf ball, allowing you to hit out at the ball for longer in the appropriate manner. And we take a little look at Charlie Wee here from down the line. You can see he makes the same move, arms working, club face is square to the arc of the golf club. Remember our discussion, we're going to have a generation of golfers who think that's hooded, who think it's shut. The question is hooded and shut to what? Because that golf club is perfectly square to the arc of the swing, and at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, not how it looks in relation to the target. We've had a sort of period of coaching where the toe end of the club was rotating open on the way back, and as a consequence needed to be re-rotated on the way through, which is quite a chaotic way of playing golf. So try and keep the club face, less rotation of the club face on the way back. Keep punching those balls forward, and I look forward to working with you in a few days' time. Well done.